Curiosities about perfect pitch. Number 1. What is it? Perfect pitch, also known as absolute pitch, is a rare ability that enables an individual to accurately identify or reproduce a given musical note without any reference to another note. It is the ability to recognize a tone without the need for external reference, and is a skill which is found rarely in the general population. Perfect pitch is more common among professional musicians, and is thought to be linked to early musical training. Number 2. Statistics are hard to come by, but perfect pitch is estimated to be incredibly rare, with less than 1% of the population exhibiting this ability. Perfect pitch, also known as absolute pitch, is an auditory phenomenon in which a person can accurately identify or reproduce a given musical note without any reference to another note. It is a highly sought-after skill among musicians, as it allows them to easily identify notes, chords, and other musical elements. Perfect pitch is much rarer than the ability to recognize or reproduce relative pitch, which is the ability to identify or reproduce a given musical note by comparing it to another note. Indeed, perfect pitch is estimated to occur in fewer than 1% of the population, making it a rare ability indeed. Those who do possess perfect pitch are also extremely sensitive to small changes in pitch, making them ideal for tasks such as tuning stringed instruments. In addition, perfect pitch holders may be able to identify the key of a piece of music at a glance and can accurately and quickly identify notes, pitches, and other musical elements. Due to the rarity of perfect pitch, it is difficult to scientifically study the phenomenon. However, some studies have found a link between perfect pitch and early musical training, suggesting that perfect pitch can be acquired and developed through musical education. Moreover, research has suggested that perfect pitch is an innate ability that is shaped and developed through musical experience. Number 3. Can it be learned? Perfect pitch, sometimes referred to as absolute pitch, is the ability to recognize and name musical notes without any other reference. It is estimated that only 1 in 10,000 people have perfect pitch. It is not clear if perfect pitch can be learned. Some research suggests that it is an innate skill, while other research indicates that it can be acquired through extensive musical training. While many believe that perfect pitch is a necessary skill for professional musicians, some argue that it is not necessary and that relative pitch, the ability to differentiate between tones by identifying their relationship to a known note, is a more important skill. Number 4. Uses besides music. Perfect pitch can have many uses outside of music. It can be used in speech recognition, speech synthesis, and other forms of audio analysis. It can be used in sound design and sound engineering, allowing the engineer to accurately recreate a certain sound or frequency. It can also be used in the field of psychology, allowing scientists to analyze the perception of certain sounds or tones. Finally, it can be used in education, allowing students to quickly recognize the pitches of different musical instruments. Number 5. Blessing or curse? The controversy surrounding perfect pitch comes down to this question. Is it a blessing or a curse? Those who possess perfect pitch often describe it as a fascinating superpower, the ability to identify any note or sound from memory. It gives them the ability to accurately recognize tones, keys, and chords, and makes them a valuable asset for any musician. On the other hand, those with perfect pitch can find it difficult to adjust to slight variations in sound, making it difficult to hear the music accurately in different environments. They may also struggle to compose music with an imperfect instrument. Whether perfect pitch is a blessing or a curse is a matter of opinion, but it is certainly a rare and remarkable skill. Number 6. How it differs from relative pitch. Perfect pitch refers to the ability to recognize and identify musical notes without any external reference. It is a rare ability that is often associated with musical prodigies. Relative pitch, on the other hand, is the ability to identify musical notes relative to a reference note. For example, if a person with relative pitch hears a note and is told it is an A, they can then identify other notes based on their relationship to that A note. While both perfect and relative pitch involve a person's ability to identify musical notes, perfect pitch is more of an absolute identification, while relative pitch is more of a relative identification. Number 7. Disadvantages. Perfect pitch comes with some disadvantages. It can lead to an obsessive need for perfection, as those with perfect pitch can often become frustrated with themselves and others if something is not played correctly. Additionally, having perfect pitch can be isolating and can create a lack of empathy with those who cannot accurately replicate pitches, as those with perfect pitch may not understand why they are having difficulty. Finally, perfect pitch can be overwhelming, as those with perfect pitch can hear a cacophony of pitches in a complex musical arrangement, which can be distracting or disorienting. Number 8. Tonal languages. Tonal languages are languages in which the pitch of a word can alter the meaning of a sentence, as opposed to non-tonal languages which are spoken primarily in Europe and North America. For example, in the Chinese language, the same word can mean different things based on the pitch in which it is spoken. In order to understand tonal languages, perfect pitch is essential. This is why many people in tonal-speaking countries grow up with perfect pitch, as it is a crucial skill for communication. Number 9. Training from a young age. Is necessary. Perfect pitch, or absolute pitch, is a rare and extraordinary ability that allows individuals to accurately identify or produce any given musical note without the need of a reference tone. This ability is rare, occurring in less than 1 in 10,000 people. While it is not known exactly why some individuals are born with perfect pitch and others are not, training from a young age is often necessary to develop the skill. Research suggests that those who acquire perfect pitch have done so before they reach the age of 6. It is believed that when the brain is still developing, it is more likely to be able to learn and store these kinds of sounds more easily. As a result, those who are not exposed to musical training at a young age are less likely to ever acquire perfect pitch. Additionally, musical training before the age of 6 has been shown to provide long-term cognitive benefits, including improved language processing, better memory, and greater academic success. Number 10. Differences in the brain. Structure research has revealed some differences in the brain structure of individuals with perfect pitch compared to those without. Typically, those with perfect pitch have greater gray matter density in the superior temporal gyrus, a region of the brain associated with sound processing. Additionally, researchers have found that individuals with absolute pitch have stronger connections between the auditory cortex and frontal regions of the brain, and greater symmetry in the left and right hemispheres. This suggests that individuals with perfect pitch may have a more connected neural network which helps them to accurately identify notes and pitches. Thanks for watching our video about perfect pitch. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up to date with all the curiosities from around the world. Also, share this video with your friends to let them know about the amazing things that exist in the world. See you in our next video.